While this might seem totally contradictory to being famous on YouTube, yeah, making bad videos will eventually make you a famous YouTuber, and in this video I'm going to tell you exactly why that is. If you are new around here, I make videos about social media topics, my filmmaking gigs and the behind the scenes of those, and filmmaking tips. So if you want more content just like this, go and hit that like button and subscribe to never miss a video. So this specific approach is going to be split between the type of equipment that you use to make your videos and the kind of videos that you make in the first place. One thing that I should make clear is that it will never depend on the type of equipment that you use that will make you a famous YouTuber. You could use a really big fancy rig camera like some high production team, or you could use, well, I have an iPhone here, so you could use this and you could be famous with an iPhone. In fact, I have made a couple of videos using this and totally with this, and I can promise you that if you know how to use the storytelling aspects of making a video, which is mostly what this will be about, then you will definitely garner views, attention, and grow a YouTube audience that you have always dreamed of. One of the biggest problems and misconceptions on a platform like YouTube, where you have room to do whatever you want, basically, and well, people take advantage of this and they try and use the highest possible quality equipment that you can find, because most people might think that that will make you a great filmmaker, or you will automatically know how to make the best videos if you have the best equipment, which is entirely not true. Really, the only people that will make the best videos with the best equipment are the type of people that have been using that equipment for a long time. You want to be able to know your equipment as well as, well, the back of your hand, basically, because once you know your equipment well enough, regardless of what you're using, it could even be one of these. This is called the point and shoot. I made a lot of videos with this when I was younger, when I was like 15 or 16. I'm now 23, so this is what I would use for a couple of years, and it worked very well, and I got it in a bunch of tight different corners and areas that I couldn't have gotten a bigger camera like I'm using a DSLR with. So now that we pretty much know that it's not the equipment that makes you a better filmmaker or better at making YouTube videos, what is it exactly? Because even though you might have this fancy camera or a point and shoot camera or your iPhone, well, what is it that has people entertained throughout the entire thing of whatever videos you make? The thing is, if you have never picked up and used a camera or edited a video on a computer or a tablet or something like that, you're not going to know how to do this, right? It's just like anything else that you might barely start getting into, and learning the process of it, learning the standards and the basics that enable you to, well, become better over time. So whether you have a point and shoot or a smartphone camera or a fancier DSLR, the point is that you will not know how to use those things when you barely first start out on YouTube or any kind of platform that you are making videos or content for. This is the reason why anyone early in their production game of making content, or you are early on YouTube, you will make bad videos no matter what. It's going to happen, and it's part of the process of learning what your voice is and learning what kind of content you want to make in the first place.
2, 3. Call it 18 feet.
Realizing the exact vision of what it is you want to build and creating this foundation of content that will become your YouTube channel and your brand and what you will be known for, what your audience will subscribe to your channel and help you grow with.
Whoa, he said yes. Alright, Nick.
That is what you will combine with the skills of these equipment pieces over time. You will learn how to use these pieces of equipment, these cameras, and these editing softwares, these computers, the lighting fixtures that you might find and come to like. There are these inevitable aspects that come with making videos on YouTube or anywhere, where you have to learn how to use these types of equipment in order to make the best content possible. And this takes time. If you play basketball, or if you surf, or if you skate, or hike, or anything that has a long-term skill asset to it, it doesn't take you 2 days to learn how to do that, I'm sure, right? That is if you're good at it. Like I really enjoyed hiking and skateboarding, but I was really terrible at basketball and general sports like that you use in high school. Once you have put yourself to the test and you have made a bunch of videos with something like this, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to learn how to basically, well, use the basics of making a video with something like this. And you're going to end up finding your voice. You're going to end up figuring out what kind of editing you like, what kind of angles you like, the type of lighting that you enjoy putting yourself in, the type of scenarios that you want to film yourself in. And then there's the video topics and video ideas that are more so within a niche that you might want to put yourself in the direction of. Eventually you're going to make enough YouTube videos with the specific type of equipment that you have been using, and you're going to learn it like the back of your hand. And that is going to enable you to be able to communicate your ideas well enough through those equipment pieces to where people are going to be entertained inevitably. And if you're not there yet, well, that is the point that we want to be able to get ourselves at. You want to be able to get to the point that you communicate your ideas in the most efficient way possible, using whatever kind of equipment that you have at your disposal. Because at that point, those bad videos are what will develop your audience. You will grow with them to the point at which they will find your early videos and they will see, well, maybe this is good, maybe this is not. I'm not really sure yet because I have just found this person. And what I mean by that is, anyone that has just found your videos, well, they have just found your current sense of style. They're going to grow with that current sense of style, and they're going to develop with you. But at that point, what's going to happen is that you're going to develop your style, and you're going to get better and better and better at storytelling and keeping your audience tuned in to every single minute of your videos, and eventually that's going to become explosive for your channel. Explosive in the aspect of, well, you have not hit your high yet, your epitome of quality, so the people that have found your videos, well, obviously they're going to think that your content is getting better as well. Same with you. You should be realizing that your content is getting better. And at that point, it doesn't matter if you are using a huge fancy camera that you might find on a Hollywood film set or your phone, because I think using your phone is frankly one of the best ways of making YouTube videos, well, depending on what situation you're in, but vlogging is one that is a really frequent style of video making, and it's a niche that is really huge on YouTube. And yes, you could use your phone and tell a really fun, amazing story that keeps everyone entertained and everyone happy. And what this means is that once you get that efficient, once you are efficient enough to use whatever is at your disposal, that is when your bad videos will eventually make you a famous YouTuber. Because your bad videos have given you the exposure and the practice that you need to be able to sustain a large audience. An audience that will find your videos regardless of whatever you're using, because they won't care more than what they are being entertained with, and that is the story aspect of whatever video that you make.
The movie stars the great Jamie Foxx.
That part of making YouTube videos, ladies and gentlemen, is what will skyrocket your channel, give you more views, more attention, and it will help you build your brand to the extent and beyond of whatever you thought it would be able to become. So, if you haven't made your bad videos yet, get those out of the way, and have fun with your equipment, learn it, and keep on making videos. I hope you have enjoyed this video or have gotten some value out of it. I hope you have a good day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
It's a big deal. Is this a good birthday present?
Yeah, lovely. I'm really pumped for the movie.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Bro, 100% a 10.